Well, hello everybody. I decided to make another video after all. Got a day off, did a little bit of work on my 1940 Willys pickup. A lot of stuff I wish I would have known uh, ahead of time, but I guess, next time if I decide to build this kit again, I will know. So one thing, and I've seen some people talk about it, but I think I already had the body painted by the time I'd done it. So the fenders on this, let's see if I can get this off without making too much trouble. Part of the fender is on the body, and so some people have cut that off and then attached it to the front where it should have been to begin with. Got my grill in today, so I would probably do that. The other thing I would do is it's kind of not the way I typically build. Here lately, a lot of times I've been starting with the body and painting it and stuff, but I don't know about going forward. But definitely on this kit, I would have done the suspension and everything before I did the body, because if you see this white line, I had to break the fenders off because nothing would go on. I had the underside. I had everything on the suspension, everything, drivetrain where it needs to be. The wheels aren't attached, so they're going to fall off. But there's very good locating points for the motor mounts. I mean, it's kind of hard to screw that up. And you can see everything matches up. So if I would have had the engine back too far, which is the way it kind of wanted to act, or the wheels too forward, the rear wheels too forward, then I mean, you would notice. But the engine's located where it's supposed to be. This is all in the purchases where they're supposed to be. Everything's located the way it's supposed to be. But it had, it acts like the engine's too far back. Now, mine's got a lean to it that the box don't necessarily have. And I mean, that would give you a little bit of wiggle room. But where I had the fenders at before, you can, I mean, that's quite a bit of difference from where they were, and it was just wasn't going to line up. They were rubbing on the wheels really bad. So what I ended up doing was, it does have positive locators for the bed on the body. So I put them there, and then with the wheels and everything, then I reattached it, and you notice it's quite a bit different where it has. Now, like I said, some of that might be a little bit of my model building to where things are out of adjustment. But I mean, I can't be too far off. Like I said, everything's located where it's supposed to be located. And but yeah, next time if I were to do this, I'd wait till I have all this done, and then put the body, put the fenders and stuff on. Let's see if I can get that back. One thing is, now with those fenders, where they're at, oh, that's the other thing. Have to go under the floorboards now. Oh well. Oh well. Mess with it later. But yeah, so that's the two things I would have done. Basically, the fenders I would have done differently on both of them. So also what I'm thinking about doing, that's why I was going to put this back together to show you guys. Because I have to do a little paint correction where that is. It's driving me nuts not having that wheel on there. I'll sit that back there. So because I have to do that paint correction, oh my gosh. I'm just going to sit it on top for now. Okay, because I have to do that paint correction. See, now it holds that body up. Okay, but anyways, because I have to do that paint correction, what I was thinking about doing is coming in and hand painting this little section on the bed, just a little flat section in there, taking that off, and painting that silver. And then it's got this nice body line. I think I'm going to paint the door underneath that body line silver, and probably take this off, leave that purple, so that when the front end is on, then it'll make that just a little square panel. I haven't decided if I want to take the silver and go all the way around the back or just follow the door line. So, because there's going to be purple here, because I'm just going to do that inset part. So that'll give me silver, and then I think I'll leave that purple. Just basically do the lower part of the door silver, and then the front will remain purple. And then that'll also give it that lighten up the color. I talked about on the other video how it's so dark, I'd like to lighten up a little. Give those little silver will do that. And then whatever decals I end up going with it or whatever, I mean, you guys know they'll show up a lot better on a silver background than they will on a dark purple. So I think that's what I'm going to do. You know, you run into problems when you're modeling, but that's part of the hobby. I know I was talking to some of the guys in the comments and in past videos as well, where they talk about how they don't like certain brands because they work with. But you know, I grew up building AMTs and stuff, and I honestly just thought making things fit was part of the whole thing. So like I've never done one of the Japanese kits. I did a motorcycle, a Grand Prix motorcycle, and if I remember right, it's a Tamiya or a Tamiya, and yeah, it fit together pretty beautifully. But you know, the Revell kits definitely go a lot better. I know growing up I liked the Revell and the Monogram better. MPC kits were always cool to me because they like to do crazy stuff. You know, side pipes, flip nose, blowers, you know, all that good fun stuff. A young Daniel liked, and still like. So, yeah, so that's it for me. That's what I'm going to do, I think. I think those wheels are looking good on there. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of finagling. I think I'm going to have to scratch build the firewall. I had it in, and that motor's just too much into it, although maybe now with the adjustment it won't be so bad. But we'll have to see. I'll keep working on it. I think I have a few days off left for the remainder of the year. But, you know, have family here and stuff, so. But, so this will probably be it until Christmas, or until after Christmas. So, once again, Merry Christmas to y'all. I appreciate the feedback I've been getting and the community, and just God bless you all.